Hello, hello, hello. Hope everyone is doing well. Does Falco have any bad moves? I see in the chat. That is a good question, and it is the question we are going to answer today. Today, we are doing Falco's move tier list. Every move that Falco has, we're going to be ranking. We're going to be breaking down the rationale for why I think it is, good, bad, and I'll break down first how I'm going to rank them. So at the top, we have OP/kit defining. This is when a move is like Falco wouldn't be Falco without it. This is a move that is so strong. It's, useful in a bunch of different situations. You get the idea. This is where we're going to see stuff like laser, shine, dare, spoiler alert. Next up, we have strong. These are moves that are, really still quite useful. They might not be like absolutely essential, but man, they are still really good moves. Solid, and I might change this, but solid is where we have like, it's a good move. It's a good move. If a character who has a lower tier had it, they'd probably be pretty happy. Not crazy. Situational is this move is useful, but only sometimes, only in these very specific situations. Weak is like this move is rarely, if ever, useful. It's almost always better to use something else. And useless is just don't use this. If you're using this move, this is by accident. So, a couple of other things I want to mention just before I kind of continue. During this, we are going to be ranking Falco's, as you can see below, Falco's grabs separately. So we're not going to treat grab as one thing, even though grab is also on the list for some reason. We have like, up throw, back throw, forward throw, etc. So that's one thing worth mentioning. Also, all of these are going to be within the context of Falco's kit rather than the moves in isolation. So if I say, yo guys, forward smash is a really good move. Imagine if Peach had it. Like that doesn't matter. It's about how good is it for Falco. With that out of the way, I'm going to spit out my gum, and we're going to get started. So, I think even though these are kind of like in a random order, I'm going to start maybe with the throws, because I think Falco's throws are often kind of like misunderstood. Yeah, I see in the chat we got some people already very kind of interested in where where they're going to land things. But let's start off with the throws. So generally speaking, I think people kind of underrate Falco's grab, and we'll start with the grab though that I think is probably the weakest in most situations, and that is back throw. And even still, well, this is honestly back throw and down throw are very similar. So back throw still can be useful. You can use it to mix up people's DI. There are some situations where you can get guaranteed follow-ups if they DI a certain way. You can do like back throw down air. You can do back throw into like a laser and try to edge guard them if they're like a spacey or something. It is not useless. It is useful to be able to throw your opponent off the stage. And if you're not facing them and you can't forward throw, there's some uses for it. That being said, it's pretty situational. It's not a great throw compared to his other throws. Already Falco's throws are kind of weak, and then you take this and it's just like not the greatest. I'm not saying that Falco's throws are bad. I just said that they aren't. Mojo Monkey, I would have said Falco doesn't have any useless moves, but actually what's missing here is his rapid jab, and I would say rapid jab is useless. But it's so useless that it actually wasn't even added to the list. But rapid jab is useless. There's never a situation where I would choose rapid jab over anything else. So unfortunately, spoiler alert, nothing else is useless except for rapid jab. Anyway, with that out of the way, I think back throw is situational. I think it's a solid move. I think you can get some utility out of it, and Falco would be, worse if he had a worse throw, but he probably would actually be better if it was something else. All right, next up we have, let's do the second weakest throw to me, and this is already pretty good, is down throw. Down throw, very, very solid against Fox in particular, because he can't tech the down throw, so he has to kind of DI it out. That can give you some kind of down throw follow-ups. On top of that, you also have, tech chase options with down throw. But generally speaking, down throw, that's probably the weakest throw, to be honest. I think just because it's pretty niche, but it's quite good against Fox just because he can't tech it. Like, it's like sort of like cheesy mix-up stuff, but I don't mind it. It still feels very, very situational. Like, these two almost border on weak, but I wouldn't give them weak. Then we have what I would call like the good throws. even then they might still be situational. Let's start with forward throw. I think forward throw is solid. Basically, forward throw to me is good for a couple reasons. Number one, at a certain percent, like around like 35, and actually Ginger has a full video on this if you want to go check that out afterwards. Forward throw can set up tech chase situations. So you forward throw them, they get into knockdown, you do a tech chase. Very, very, very good. It can set up edge guards. You get on the edge, you forward throw them off, you do a laser, you do a down smash, whatever, and they die. I think that's very, very good. It can kind of mix them up too. Like there's a fair amount of utility off of forward throw, and like even from a positional standpoint, right? Like you're in the center, you forward throw someone, you throw them into the corner, they have to tech. Maybe they tech in a situation where, like, if they tech in place, you can kind of hold center and punish them. If they tech away, well, now you have center stage. Like it's just sort of a positional throw. It's not really like it honestly might be Falco's best throw. It's hard to say. Up throw is basically like, I would say up throw is probably better just because when it goes well, it goes really well usually, whereas forward throw going well is not as powerful, but definitely it's a very solid throw. Then we have up throw. I would say marginally better, but still very, very solid. This can lead to kills. Things like up throw, down air can kill. Of course, there are DI mix-ups. You can also SDI the lasers. We've heard it all before. But the way I like to think of a lot of Falco's throws is if you read them, if you basically throw and you get a read, you can kill them off of it. And that's still really, really strong. And of course, grab, hard counter to shield. So I think a big mistake lower level Falcos go for, or a big mistake that lower level Falcos do too much, is not incorporating grab enough. So yeah, I think that's the kind of throw game of Falco. But now let's do tilts. We'll kind of start from like the big to the small, or from the small to the big rather. So first up, let's do, I think this is down tilt right here. I'm going to put, this is one I was kind of torn on. So down tilt, I think I want to say solid. Basically, okay, so we're generally breaking these down into neutral, punish, edge guarding. Down tilt, definitely solid in the punish game. You can use it as a way to kind of set up for down airs, for F smashes against like fast faller characters. You can use down tilt to kill. It's a kill setup. Combos off of laser, which is really, really useful. It is a way to edge guard characters like Sheik and stuff, where you have a guaranteed kill off the top at certain percents. That's really valuable. It kind of is like a better up smash in every way. And it's pretty solid in neutral too, because you can do it off of a laser. It's relatively low lag. It has some kind of spacing options. That being said, like, I don't personally think, like, if you took out down tilt, I think that Falco would still be fine. So certainly it's not OP/kit defining. I'm not even sure I would go as far as to say it's strong, because while it is like a kill setup, it's like he has a bunch of other ways to kill, and if we took it away, it would suck. Like, it's a good move. It honestly is genuinely a good move. And this is the funny thing about ranking Falco's moves, is they're all good, except for Rapid Jab. But I think I'm gonna leave it at solid. I'm gonna put it above these guys because I think it really does have a lot of kill power and combo power. But it's like it's more those situations are situational, but because it's useful as it's useful in like so many situations, I'm going to bump it up to solid. Then we have F tilt and up tilt. So let's do F tilt. F tilt, it's either solid or strong. I actually think I'm going to put it in strong. And that's probably going to surprise some people, like especially putting it above down tilt. I'm not even sure about this. Like, I'm thinking through it myself. So the thing about F tilt is, especially if you're like a lower level player, you probably don't use it as much. Like, you might rip a forward smash, not an F tilt. And F tilt at low percents is kind of not that good. So you might think like, why would you use this? Well, the argument for F tilt is basically it's very low lag. It's actually really good against characters that have bad recoveries because It can knock people off stage without like committing heavily at all. It combos off of laser, and on top of that, like there are situations where you can go like forward throw F tilt to like clip them and then get a gimp. There's just like a lot of ways where F tilt can be useful. You can also use it to shield pressure, like you can like laser F tilt the shield, just kind of like space properly. For me, it's definitely bad in certain situations, but the situations it's good in, it feels very strong. And I do feel like, at least for the way I play, like where down tilt feels like a punish, like down tilt was like a punish option that has some kind of combo potential and kill potential. F tilt is like a very strong neutral tool, and if I had to trade the two, I probably would rather have F tilt, just because I use laser F tilt so much in like the lower tier matchups. Like even against like a character like Luigi, or a character like there's so many characters where they're at like 130, you're kind of struggling to kill, and an F tilt is like just enough range to get them off. Okay, the last tilt, and I'm sure this won't surprise people, is up tilt. This is, I would say, board like either top of strong or OP slash kit defining. Up tilt I think is a bit like overrated. It's very strong at like the lower levels of play, but it's actually very punishable. I was gonna bring up frame data for a lot of these. Like let's look at like up tilt specifically. It should be up here. 5 frames. Like let's just talk about up tilt. You can see it on the right here. Up tilt combos into itself generally. It sets up kills. It puts up a wall that is hard to deal with. Like you can see, like this kind of hitbox is hard to deal with. It zones kind of a diagonal upwards angle, which makes it so that like when you're coming down, you can call out a lot of movement options. This is like one of your main tools in neutral against characters like Falcon, against characters like Peach. However, those characters can punish it. Again, has a fair amount of lag. What is this? 23 frames. So what? 12 frames of lag? Am I doing math wrong? I hope not. Yeah, 12 frames of lag. So, pretty solid, but like not unpunishable or anything. I think it's just a very, very strong move, but it's good in basically every matchup. It's really good as a combo tool. You can just sit there and up tilt, wave dash, up tilt, etc. It's amazing in neutral. And then in edge guarding, it still has some utility. It's still pretty good against, what's the word? It's still pretty good against like side B and stuff, even though it's a bit of an old school approach. I would say it has some utility there. But I think just because of how powerful it is in certain matchups, sorry about that for blocking the numbers. Yeah, I think it is just such a good move. Again, here's the frame data. It is really, really good. And you can space it and everything. Let's do aerials. Forward air. Okay, let's start with forward air. Okay. Forward air is not kit defining. I don't think it's strong either. So the thing is, like, up throw, forward air, like the PPMD against floaties is really good damage. Forward air as a way to extend combos on DI in is pretty good. Some people in chat are saying solid. I think you can make an argument that it's situational as well, though, because the situations that it's good in, it's genuinely good in. Like, it is genuinely good in those situations. You go, you do like some kind of tech chase situation, you hit a Marth with the forward air, and then you can get the down air afterwards. You do, yeah, like I said, up throw forward air. You can do like reverse forward air. I don't know, like some people are saying strong. I don't really see the argument for strong, even though I use this move a lot. Fair as a high edge guard low key works too. I don't really think, like, the thing is it's not that I think fair is a bad move, and I think this is the problem with like a lot of good characters. Problem is that when they have such good moves, it's like, should you be using fair or should you just still be using back air, down air, etc. I think I'm gonna put it in solid. Like, again, is down tilt better? I feel like it's here. I think it might even be situational. Strong seems insane though to me. I think like it's a solid move. It has its uses. I think his kit, he could benefit from a different move, but it definitely has its uses. Like, to me, the thing about Fair is I don't look at it and go, man, I'm really glad that he has this. I just think, yeah, it's a good move. It has certain uses. Yeah, strong seems very, 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 very crazy. Okay, so that's forward air. We have neutral air, back air, and down air. These are all like heavy hitters. Actually, and up air as well. Let's do up air. I'm gonna say strong. I'm gonna say strong. So okay, for the people in chat saying he needs forward air, I'd like to hear the rationale of why he needs it. Okay, so up air. Let's talk about up air. Up air is SDIable, which is actually kind of bad. So that is a big weakness against it. However, people aren't that consistent with it. You can use single hits, which I think is something we will see pushed more and more against floaties, but we've seen it for a long time against fast fallers, and that's quite good, especially against species. Up air is a great combo tool. It's great against characters like Captain Falcon. It has some like random utility. Like if we're talking about neutral, I don't think it's that great in neutral, but I think it's pretty good in punish. Honestly, like there's an argument for it being in solid as well, because it's like, okay, so if we're breaking it down, neutral, punish, edge guarding. It's not really an edge guarding tool. There are some kind of niche edge guards where you can like set up a down air by up airing and dunking down. Like, so that can be kind of useful. Personally, I think that's pretty niche. I think the single hit, I think as a combo extension, it's quite good. So that's where like it's really quite a decent punish tool. And I can imagine a lot of situations where like if he didn't have up air, Falco would suffer. Like there are situations where basically up tilt doesn't cover stuff and up air does. It's also like good off of throws. There's just a lot of utility for it. So I'm not really unless Croy Fadas is saying it's great in neutral as a defensive move. I don't know if you mean up air or forward air, but yeah, I think like I think it has to be in strong still. It's like bottom of strong. Like I think it's just like, oh yeah, and you can kill with it too, like off the top. Although I think like Shine generally has like more utility. I wonder if I shouldn't have done the aerials because they're all so good. Maybe I'll do the smash attacks, or should I keep going? Chat, should I keep going with aerials, or should I do the smash attacks? Just because the remaining aerials are all like goated. And there's still so many like mediocre moves that I can go, or not mediocre, but yeah. Someone in chat, should I keep going for aerials or should I move along? Let me think. Let's do something. All aerials. Okay, people are saying smash attack. We got some smash attacks. All right, let's do the smash attacks. We hit some of the weaker aerials. Okay. Forward smash. I would say this is strong. I would say this is actually quite strong. This might even be. This is the top end of strong in my opinion, and I'll explain why. Okay, at low percents, actually a fantastic way to knock your opponent off stage and get a gimp. You can do like Shine forward smash against Fox and you can kill him. Very, very, very strong. In neutral, you can use it as a way to like punish quite hard. It's basically the way I look at forward air for forward smash is that you, in a lot of situations, you can say, okay, they're going to tech this way and I'm going to cover it with this very, very hard hitting move. If we look at the, frames, 12 startup, not terrible. 17 damage, probably does a fair amount of knockback. This move hits really, really, really hard. I think the thing about F smash is like when I compare it to like an up tilt does feel better to me. In neutral, I think it's like it's not as good as up tilt. In combos, it's like a combo finisher and it's a kill setup. Like you can down air F smash. It feels like very, very strong. It probably is like overtuned, like a bit too powerful, but it doesn't feel kit defining. So I'm not sure if it belongs in the very top end of strong or an OP, but it is very, very good. It's very, very, very good. It's good in edge guard situations. It's good. There's so many mix-ups where you can use forward smash. Really, really hard hitting move. Yeah. I think top of strong. I think it's like it is right on the cusp. If there was a tier in between there, it would definitely go there. Let's do up smash. I'm going to put up smash in situational, and I'll explain why. So up smash, in a lot of ways, is just a worse version of down tilt. There are some exceptions. This is how I view it. And of course, people are going to disagree. So up smash is a lag. Like, so down tilt kills earlier. If we look over to the tilts, where is it? No, I think I've already, it's way at the top, right? Okay. So if you look at down tilt, 7 frame startup, up smash, 7 frames as well. But then this one has 43 total frames, 29 frames. So like the end lag, way longer. ISA 28. This is like way more lag. This kills earlier. It just straight up kills earlier. Like the scaling or whatever is better. In a lot of situations, because you can act quicker, it makes it a better combo move. Like down tilt is just often better. So then where is up smash better? Well, you can't down tilt out a shield, so that's really good. There are some situations where, because people attack you, like if you what's it called? Like someone like runs in, like say you're a Peach, you're high percent, you dash attack, you shield it, up smash can be the single best move in that situation if it's gonna kill. You know, shine a shield would be worse, grab would be worse, an aerial would probably be worse. Like this is guaranteed way to kill, really good. So I think its ability to be used out of shield is very good. It covers a different space than down tilt. Like if you look at down tilt, you know, 1, 2, it's just kind of like it's down here. Up smash, it's a different space, right? Like, so it can be useful because it covers the space above him. There are some situations where like it can be used as a shield too. Like, you know, a Falcon jumps at you, you up smash him, then you like shine up B and he's dead, or shine back air and he's dead, or you like up smash down air. There's some like random situations. It honestly feels like just like a worse version of down tilt in a lot of situations though. So good when it's good, probably better than back throw. I actually do. I don't know. I do think back throw is probably the worst. I'm gonna put it down there. There's no way it's solid though. I think situational is the tier where it's not bad. It's just it's not good in most situations, but the situation it is good in, you use it for that. So that's up smash. We got F smash. Okay, let's do that. Just leaves down smash, right? Down smash. I gotta say very strong, very strong move. So the main difference between forward smash and down smash: forward smash 12 frame startup, down smash 6 frame startup. Half as quick. You also get invincibility frames on the leg. You can see here at the startup, like, you know, all the way, like it's like 6 frames of invincibility. So there are situations where you can like down smash and like not get like Peach down smash because you down smashed. On top of that, it kills. It also like hits at a pretty good angle. One of the upsides of forward smash is that forward smash actually like hits a bit below the stage. So that can kind of like create some advantages there. But I think down smash is just like very solid, really good against edge guard situations, and a really good tech chase situation. Tech chase option, excuse me. I don't think it's that great in neutral, but I think it's quite strong in punish and quite strong in edge guarding. And for that reason, it's, I would say, slightly worse than F smash, but very strong. Like it would suck to not have down smash. There are a lot of really useful situations for it. Okay. Those are the smash attacks. We'll get to the best moves in a bit. Let's do jab. Jab. Let's look at the frame data just for fun. Jab, 2 frame startup, 4% base damage. Very solid move. Honestly, I would say solid move. Would probably put it here. So why is jab useful? Well, the weaknesses of jab are that it can be CC'd for pretty much ever. But the strengths of jab is that it often pops up floaty opponents and gives you a way to kill them. You can do like jab up smash, jab back air, jab neutral air, etc. Jab also can be used to reset someone. Just a very solid kind of like, you get them in a knockdown, you jab them. Usually I would use a laser for that in a lot of situations, but it can be useful there. a big thing that I think jab gets that, really makes it powerful is it's like a combo extension tool, and it can be comboed off of laser. So for example, you can do like laser jab back air or something, and that's like really solid in neutral. So it's a very decent neutral tool as long as they're not crouch canceling. It's pretty good in punish situations where you're like, you just want to do something into something else. So I'll often do something like jab down smash. Like there are situations I can't even really picture how they get set up, but I know there have been times where I've done like jab into something, not as a kill confirm, but as like a, oh, I jabbed down smash their side B, like the Falco side B or the Fox side B. So jab can like interrupt. It also can be a way to like kind of poke people who are recovering and then set up an edge guard. I think that's really good. It's just a pretty solid move. I would say that it is. I would say it's probably better than forward air as well. I don't know if it's better than down tilt. They both feel pretty good. Like it might be better. I think it's better. I'll revisit this in a sec, but I really think it's good. Okay. A lot of the good ones left, so let's get rid of the ones that aren't as amazing. Let's do side B illusion. What's it called? I think so. Neutral punish edge guarding, not very good in the neutral. Genuinely, it's like you wouldn't really just side B. You can use it, I guess, in neutral off the edge. You have like edge cancels and stuff. But that makes me want to put it in situational where like it's a very strong recovery tool. Like it basically it's an essential recovery tool. But beyond that, like the thing is like I feel weird because like side B is clearly a good move. It threatens a spike. You can shorten it. It's actually faster than Fox's, so it's harder to react to. You can use it to get off the ledge. You can edge cancel it. Really, really strong move. Makes me want to put it in solid, but at the same time, it's like it's limited for like what it's supposed to do. You don't like tech chase with side B, unless you're like really trying to swag. You don't like use it in neutral. It's just a recovery tool, and that's kind of it. But it's so good as a recovery tool, and it's better than what Fox has, and it like enhances his recovery so much. It's not good for tech chases. You can tech chase with it, but it's not good with tech chases. Sorry, that's just wrong. Like you can tech chase with it, but it is literally a hard read situation where you just start trying to like the thing is there's a difference between saying you can tech chase with it and saying like when I say you can't tech chase it, I mean you cannot use this other than just like hard reading it, and that's not useful when you could just hard read like an F smash or something instead, or a downer or an up tilt or literally anything. Yeah, we already mentioned the edge canceling thing. I think it's solid. I think it's like it's amazing in the situations it's useful, but because of how amazing it is, I'm putting it above situational. Up B, very, very similar. Really, really, really good. Tons of different angles. Has a lot of kill power, so it's also actually, I think because of its kill power, I'm going to put it above side B, just because you can genuinely use it in the punish game, and it's quite good. Like, it's a very viable kill option against fast fallers. So yeah, so I think those are like, they're pretty self-explanatory. Falco has an amazing recovery, despite what some people think. These are the reason that he has those recoveries. So sorry, we can't keep entertaining the idea that these are like that side B is a tech chase option. It just isn't. You can tech chase with it, and it is inferior to every other move in his kit, pretty much. Okay. All I see are pretty much good moves, except for his dash attack, which I think I'm gonna put as solid. I'm gonna put dash attack as solid. I think it's like it's a pretty good move. It's not nearly as good as what's it called? Fox's dash attack. You can't like do the same stuff. I don't know exactly how different they are. It might just be more like the speed of Fox versus Falco and what he can kind of follow up off of the dash attack, or if they're actually different moves. But, you know, dash attack, it's not bad. Very, very quick move. It's good at high percents. It can set up like back airs and stuff. I think it's a pretty solid move. It's a move, you know, you are happy that he has in his kit. But it's incredibly easy to CC. It's really bad at low percents. It does have one of the few things that Falco can kind of reaction tech chase with. So at the higher percents, it's pretty good. So much so that I would put it like, I would put it above situational. Like you can use it at high percents in a lot of situations, and it's good. Not just like niche situations, like you know, you look at what else is in here, and I think dash attack is clearly better than these moves. Okay, grab is like just we're not going to rank that. So now we're left with basically the remaining OP moves. All of these are OP. Let's just get that out of the way. Let's start with probably the least OP out of all of these, which is Nair. I'm not sure where I put these. Nair is clearly still very, very good. Let's talk about Nair. Nair, great shield pressure option. It's this lowest lag move. I'm not trying to remember what it is. Yeah, it's +0 on shield, which is excellent. Starts on frame 4. Has a very solid hitbox. Can shield poke a lot of characters. Really good against Marth. Can shield poke Game & Watch at full shield, because Game & Watch shield sucks. Really, really powerful. Makes it so that you like... no, Nair is not better than back air. That's insane. But we'll get to that. Nair is just a very, very good move. It's a great tool in neutral. It is a great punish tool. It can be used in edge guarding, although you wouldn't use it as much as some of the other moves. It is hard to imagine him without that Nair, just because of the way the pressure works and stuff. If I had to pick between up tilt and Nair, I don't know what you're saying, Daniel. Sorry, and you know, make your own list if you want. I'll explain my rationale, and you're free to disagree with it. So, I think that Nair is very good. It's safe on shield in a lot of situations. Not like truly safe, but it's like a mix up. It can be used in edge guarding. It's very good in neutral. Especially like when we talk about shield pressure and like option coverage. You know, fade back Nair can be good. Full hop Nair can be good. I think if I were comparing the two of them, they feel very comparable. Up tilt and Nair, they're both very good. They define his kit. I'm not sure which one would be better or worse. People who are saying Nair is over Dare are literally insane. Literally insane. So let's talk about back air. Clearly above these two. So let's explain why. Okay, so we're breaking this down again. Neutral, punish game, edge guarding. Back air, amazing edge guarding tool. Amazing edge guarding tool. It's hard to imagine edge guarding without back air. So many situations with regards to edge guarding have to do with just back airing people off stage and refreshing and back airing again. If Falco had to use Nair for that, that would suck. So Nair versus back air clearly wins there. Way better in edge guarding. Let's talk about neutral. Back air, such a difficult move to deal with in neutral. The angle at which it approaches, full hop back air, both as Fox and Falco, so difficult. It creates a wall. It's low lag. You can fucking auto cancel it. It is just super hard to deal with. It comes out on frame 4. It does 15 freaking damage. 15 damage. You know, it is -2 on shield, which is already pretty good. Like latest possible back air, you know, can be used for shield pressure. Like again, keep in mind, say latest possible dare is also -2. So like very solid move. Just like it's a kill confirm, you know, jab back air is an easy way. Like it is a kill, like, you know, one of your main kill tools in a lot of matchups. You know, you'll go like up tilt back air, knock them off stage. It is one of your primary ways to knock people off stage. And then in the punish game, yeah, you know, like you get a combo, you back air them, you can combo back air into back air into back air sometimes. Back air is so good. I really can't understand anyone who thinks that Nair is better than back air. Back air is maybe top 3 best moves. I don't think so. Hard to say. I think it might be top 3. It is oppressive when you play against when you play against it though. Like it is, yeah, weak back air into reverse back air. Like there are so many situations. Like it sets up, like reverse back air sets up so many freaking combos. Like, you know, you can reverse back air shine, you can reverse back air down air at higher percents. Like the only thing you're saying, only thing Nair has over it is speed. They're the same startup, so it's literally just the landing lag, but you can auto cancel back air and you can't auto cancel Nair. So even the argument that like it has speed, I don't even think that is true. Like I think it's like it's you know, shielding stuff. The auto cancel, the problem with -2 with auto cancel is that like the way it auto cancels is really late. So usually the way you imagine shield things is you hit them super late on shield. Back air is that's I'm sorry, that's a noob take, Daniel. Like Nair is a safe approach, back air isn't. The neutral isn't just about approaching. It's about also making your opponent's approach difficult. It's about zoning them out. I think like saying that like the whole point of back air is that like you can't get in on a Falco that's like drifting and mixing up their timings. Think about how many characters just struggle to deal with back air alone. Like if we literally like look at a, you know, a mango set or something and we just type in like we'll just look at whatever this is and see like the amount of situations where like back air just comes up, where that people just use back air constantly. Like just because like this isn't again, Daniel, like stop, this stream isn't about you. I'm sorry, dude. Like back air just comes up so often. It's such a difficult wall to deal with, especially in situations where like especially in against like certain matchups, like certain characters really struggle to deal with back air. Like where it's just kind of like, I don't know. It's such a wall. Like it the way it like look, all this last like 5-10 seconds have just been like at any moment he could decide to throw out the back air here and cover this space, or he could like pull back there. Once again, back air would threaten, doesn't go for it though. Like all of that is because of back air. There's back air again. Like in certain matchups, it's just so mandatory. So I think back air is probably top 3. A lot of talk about back air. Count how many times Mango used each moves against Zayna in Summit Grand Finals. Do you have an objective tier list? No, that's stupid. Like it's matchup specific, right? So again, you watch someone like, sorry to call, you're not stupid. That is a silly opinion though, because like if you're number 1, playstyle matters a ton. Number 2, matchup matters a ton. Against I was talking about this on stream beforehand. Like Falco down air, really hard for Luigi to deal with because he's a very grounded character, and fade back down air is just sort of hard to deal with. That makes down air like I think just, yeah, it's a very good move. So that's the back air. Probably talked about it a bit too much. Let's do I'm just gonna rank them kind of the next ones. Let's do laser. I actually think I'm gonna put laser sorry. Okay, just to be clear, people in chat, like you can disagree. Like just don't be a little too toxic. Yeah, you know, calling people snowflakes in the chat, that's not the kind of stuff that is a good vibe. Anyway, we're going this laser. I think okay, so here's the reason why some people might think that you'd put laser higher. And I think when we talk about kit defining, imagining Falco without laser is hard, right? Like Falco without laser, that's one of the main things that like that you love about or like that you love or hate about Falco. It's like Falco's lasers, they're super hard to deal with. But one of the things I think is if you take away laser, you can still play Falco very, very well. And in a lot of situations, like it's because he has these other moves like back air, nair, down air, um, you know, forward smash, etc. Like that are really difficult. And then laser is just like a multiplier. It's a lot like Shine and Fox. But yeah, also I totally agree with in chat people saying the amount of time someone uses a move isn't always indicative of how good a move is. Puff might use fair more or something than rest, but that doesn't mean it's necessarily better. Completely agree. Like if you have a move that's like so good, like there's all these different ways to evaluate it. It's like, is this move good in a lot of situations but not great, or is this move like freaking incredible broken in certain situations but not in every situations? The idea that Falco isn't a top tier without laser depends how you define top tier. I think the thing is basically like, if you ask me which would you struggle with more, losing laser or losing back air, I think I would actually say losing back air. I would not agree that way easier to play without back air than laser, because laser enhances everything, but you can get away with just like back airing and daring and pillaring, like very, like that. You can just do that. Like Fiction's laserless Falco has really good results, and I bet you that if he took away back air, the results would be worse than without laser. But don't worry, we've been talking about back air versus laser. I haven't talked about why laser is good. Okay, let's break down neutral, punish, edge guarding. Amazing edge guarding tool. So good. Like off stage, you can pull people down, kind of like elevator them down until they're easier to deal with in the edge guard situation. You can get some free damage and push them further and further down. You can use it to cover certain situations with low lag and then cover above or low or high. I think in edge guarding, it's very hard to imagine, or like it's a very big blow to lose laser. Neutral. Lasers are oppressive. They like literally define neutral for Falco. They kind of can dictate when you engage and choose like and not to engage. I think there's a lot of counterplay to lasers. I think that doesn't get talked enough, but I think lasers are very good in neutral. They also combo into so many of the moves we see here. Laser forward smash, I'm pretty sure that will combo if they're in the air, but not on the ground. But like laser up tilt, yes. Laser down smash, yes. Laser, like literally every like fast hitting move will combo here. Down tilt, jab, F tilt, all of them combo. Like you can just do laser shine. Like it is such a integral part of his neutral. But we talked a bit about counterplay. You get above lasers, you have good power shield game, you understand how to jump over lasers or to deal with the laser heights. Like when we talk about lower tier characters being invalidated by laser, I think they're just as equally invalidated by back air. Like characters like Dr. Mario and Mario literally like can't deal with back air. Like you can just use back air and they like really struggle. I know can't is a bit extreme. Obviously you can time out people's movement or call out people's movement, but it's very difficult. Laser can take jumps off stage when edge guarding super easily. Yeah, I think laser edge guarding, it's an oppressive move. It is ridiculously good. I think this is running a little long, so in the interest of time, let's go to the final two moves. This one, I don't know why this is in here, because it is the throws. All right, so which is better, Shine or Down Air? I'm gonna make the argument that Shine is the second best move in his kit, if the thing lets me, and that Down Air is the best. So why is this? Okay, first let's talk about what's great about Shine. In neutral, it is single-handedly one of your greatest ways to deal with crouch cancel. It opens up so many good punish situations. It is like the perfect open up move. It is the way that you start basically any combo, and it is your like most, like if there's a move in most matchups, you're like, hey, what move would I love to hit right now? It's probably a Shine. Shine doesn't have great range, but even still very solid in neutral because of the existence of lasers. Shine has insanely good shield pressure applications. One of the only moves in the game that really creates like true shield pressure, where like a move like say down air, which is I think -2 on shield, the latest possible down air, still beats out a lot of options because while the opponent is starting up their grab, you have a freaking frame one move. So very good. In neutral, it can be used as a reflector. Actually, an underrated thing against characters like Samus. That's really, really good. So that's something you could also talk about. As a combo tool, can you imagine Falco without Shine? Like, people talk about Falco without Laser. Can you imagine Falco without Shine? Pillaring without Shine is not possible. Like, you can kind of do it. You can kind of do it with like down air up tilt, but it won't be the same. Like, there's just so many situations where you can't use up tilt instead. So for that reason, I can't see it being below 2. It is just so good in the punish game. It opens up everything. It starts all combos. It's so good in the neutral game. In the edge guarding game, here's where I think it, gets a few less points. You can kind of use it like off stage to like shine down air. It's not like you can shine spike like you can with Fox. I think there are situations where you can use it off stage, like we'll talk about that, Villani. I basically, I think that like it's not as good of an edge guarding tool, and that's one of the reasons why I think Dare is going to beat it out. But I think it is such a kit defining move. It is so broken. Multi-shining is very strong, although shine grab is very strong. It basically enhances every single move in his kit. Such a good move. Villani asked, couldn't you make the argument that Shine does stuff that his other moves doesn't, while in many situations in neutral you could have used Nair instead of Dare? I would say that Nair in neutral cannot do nearly as many things as Dare can do. I think you're thinking about like shield pressure stuff and tech chase stuff, and I'm thinking about, which tech chasing it's punishing, but I'm thinking about like zoning. So let's talk about why down air is the best move that Falco has. IMO. So one of the biggest things to understand is the hitbox itself. So this hitbox, you can see, is very disjointed in front of Falco. When we think about disjoints, we often think about like below it or far in front, but there's actually like a sizable amount of space that you can't really contest. And for that reason, in neutral, fade back down airs are really hard to deal with. When you pair that with like if I were to open, like I could literally open, this is one of those ones where I like actually want to like open up the game. So hopefully you guys can still see this. Like the way Falco can move with down air, like, and the fact that his full hop is so good, like that's his full hop, right? So you can access an angle that like is so strong. So just as a neutral tool, like this is so hard to deal with. Running forward is so hard to deal with. It like is disjointed. So if, say for example, like Icy's like goes into wave dash down smash, or like Luigi goes into like wave dash and do something, you can just do this. Sorry, you can just do this, and the disjoint on the hitbox will cover it. So as a defensive neutral tool, holy shit, is this thing broken? It's so good. Let's talk about offensive. It's very good at opening up tech chase scenarios. You can kind of like get in around. It is a bit laggier than neutral air, but it also leads to so much more than neutral air in a lot of situations. It is the way you get these, insane punishes. Like, it is just so good at like kind of opening up the opponent. It covers a lot of space. It's low lag. Like, if you look at the lag of the actual move, 9 frames of lag compared to Nair's 7 frames. Not a huge difference. 1 frame slower startup, but like just such a crazy hitbox. Then we look at punish game. His entire punish game is built around Dare. His entire punish game, everything, every part of it is like, it is just so good. It is a spike you can kill at low percents. It is like so often how you get kills. You do like double down air. You do down air F smash. You do down air into a tech chase into down smash. You do down air like pillaring. Imagining Falco without down air is actually so hard to do. More so than Shine even, because we talk about pillaring, like he can still pillar without Shine. He can't pillar without down air. Down air also so good against crouch cancel. People talked about Nair versus down air and neutral. Crouch cancel, down air way better against crouch cancel. It's not that you can't crouch cancel it, but it's a lot harder to because of the way the move is. So you can do it at really low percents, but it works a lot longer, whereas Nair can be CC'd at very high percents. So just a really strong move. Strong move on shield. Good shield pressure tool. It's just very good in neutral. And then in punish, it's freaking insane. And then already insane in neutral, already insane in punish, and then edge guarding. Down air is freaking insane in edge guarding. If they're below the stage, you often like down air their rising recovery and get them. You can run off in down air. You can down air their high recovery. You can forward throw down air. Like there's just down air covers this angle that is just so hard to deal with. Trying to imagine Falco without down air to me is the hardest thing to imagine. He would be such a different character without down air. If you gave down air, I know I didn't say I wanted to use this because I don't think it's the right way to evaluate moves, but if you gave down air to a different character, that would be like such a, like you could turn a low tier character into a mid tier on with just down air, like just down air. You know, give Roy down air, he's friggin' beastly. Give like any character down air. It can't be meteor canceled. It kills at 30, like people in chat are saying. Like there's so many situations where you just get hit by a down air and it's like, oh, I guess I'm dead. Suicide down air, guaranteed edge guard situations so often. It's so hard to deal with neutral. It's so oppressively good in punish game. Now, it does have some weaknesses. It is a bit laggier. You can SDI away, and then a lot of the follow-ups you don't get. But beyond that, like it's really just about timing it and avoiding it. Otherwise, like it is so good. I really can't see it being anywhere below number 1. That's I think how I'd rank this. The only one I'm a little unsure of is these guys. You can win with just laser and dare. I don't know about just laser and dare. I think you could win with just laser and back air, honestly. I think you could win with just laser and back air. Sorry, down air. What am I saying? Back air and down air. I think you use back air to cover one set of angles and down air to cover a different set of angles, and you tech chase with down air. Like it's very, very good. And, you know, it synergizes off of so many of these moves too. It's just such a crazy move. And I think that is our tier list. So this is probably, this will be uploaded to YouTube. Obviously, it's being streamed on YouTube. But I think the first thing, like, so yeah, I'm kind of surprised that there's none in weak. I was thinking, like, are one of these weak? Like, you could make an argument that back air is weak. I do think that it sucks that his rapid jab is not in here, because that move is crappy. Like, it's because it's not even on here. That's why it got missed. I think this person used the things there. But rapid jab is genuinely bad. Rapid jab is basically useless. So that's the only one that's missing. Now is a great time to answer questions. I know some people were arguing in my chat. But I'm kind of curious. I also think one of the things people were saying is like, frequency of a move that should demonstrate how good it is. I don't think that's a great argument, although I get what they're saying. Like if a move is I'm gonna save this. Falco move tier list. I'll upload it to where. Yeah, I think what's it called? The idea that like down throw better than back throw, yeah, they're pretty comparable. Basically the logic here is I think down throw, like they're really comparable. I think back throw might be better. Like this one is that's like a really, Falco doesn't suck without laser. That's just wrong. Like that's just objectively wrong. Like this is the thing. So laser, the reason why laser is so good is that laser is a move that enhances all of his other moves. It combos. Now you can do laser shine. You can do laser F tilt, laser F smash, laser down smash. You can do laser down tilt. You can do laser jab. You can do all these things. They all suddenly combo. Laser up tilt. But the thing is like, there are plenty of matchups where you don't actually like rely on laser as much as you'd think. Like Puff, for example, like Mango Falco versus Puff. Let's see if we can find like, you'll see like he's gonna use it. Is this, wait, no, this is versus HBox. Let's see if we can find there was a set he did. Yeah, this one. Like, watch how much he actually like needs laser. How much does he actually use it in this matchup? He goes for a laser there. Like, he's gone for like so many more down airs just even in this small amount of time. Oops. Like, I would say this is a great example of a matchup where, like, if you didn't have back air or down air, it'd be brutal. Not having laser, down throw is good as a tech chase option sometimes, and it can be good. It's particularly good against Fox, like, just because of it both being a mix-up and because he can't tech it. But I agree, back throw probably is a little bit better. Maybe that needs to change that. Poff has really good mobility. What are you talking about? Peach is definitely less mobility than Falco. Peach is so slow. Like, the thing is, saying Falco is slow when he has like the fastest full hop in the entire game is insane to me. You're just talking about like vertical run speed. His drift is pretty solid, and his vertical mobility is actually the best in the game. Like, literally the best in the game. Like, I honestly, this is a rant that I have generally, where, like, I don't think enough people. Okay, if your definition is Peach is not a top tier, well then okay, I guess. But like, I genuinely don't think people think. I don't think people like realize how crazy full hop is. Like, look at this. I can get to top platform with just a single full hop, just hard pressing Y or X. And this is true for like every stage. And I can like look how much distance I can cover. That's with one jump, let alone fucking 2 jumps. Like, that's why his jump squat is 5 frames. Lots of characters have 5-frame jump squats. Like, there are lots of characters with 5-frame jump squats. Like look, if we go jump squat melee, we look at who has 5-frame, there's going to be top tiers. Jigglypuff, Falco, Peach, Yoshi, and then even like Marth has 4-frame. Captain Falcon 4-frame. It's 1 frame. I'm not saying 1 frame isn't a big deal, but it's like, I think the jump squat thing is like, he would be oppressive with 4-frame. Icy's body Falco, that's a very strange thing to say. To me, at least. But like, I think that doesn't get discussed enough. Like, just like, look, literally, I'm at the corner of the stage. I can get to the middle of the stage in a single jump. Do you understand how good that is? Like, watch Peach try to do that. Okay, we'll roll up. Like, so slow. Peach gets to like here off a single jump. A single full hop. Wow. Like, and that's true for so many characters. Even fucking Marth. One of the best characters in the game. Like, with beautiful aerial drift. He's still like, you know, you were going all the way up here. He just has insane vertical mobility, and he has pretty good drift. Like, it's just, he's just a crazy character. Falco can play the ground game. That's my whole point. Like, and he doesn't have to stay grounded anyway. He doesn't have to be like this all the time. He can do this. He can do this. Why would he intentionally not use his vertical mobility, one of the greatest tools he has? I don't really get that. Like I think the whole point is that Falco doesn't have to sit here and just do this. He can be like this. He can go like this. He can go like this, you know? He can create this wall that's really difficult for the opponent. And then when he gets him a knockdown, you know, he can do a bunch of stuff. So, I don't know. I think it's like, he's the only character that retains all of his ground momentum. Yeah, that makes sense, actually. But like compare it to Fox even. Fox, a character that like, yeah, like I think I know what you mean. Every character should just be keeping it. But like, look at Fox. He can't even get to the top platform from the corner. Like he has nothing on Falco in terms of this. Like, even his full hop, that's good. But like, Falco goes like up here. And Fox full hop is like insane. So I don't know. I really don't. I think that's what people miss is just like I think it's also because people do this too often. They do the double jump immediately when they can just do like look, if I double jump really quickly, it goes to about like the top of the tree, right? If I just do a full hop, like it goes higher. People don't full hop enough. You use only one jump and you get so much speed. You can cover like literally almost the entire stage with Yoshi's. You get like up to here. And if you do a double jump, you literally cover the entire stage. Talk about oppressive. And then people will tell me like, but if he doesn't have laser, he sucks. Like, what are you guys talking about? Like, yeah, his run speed, you know, Falcon, ridiculous drift too. Interesting. If that's the case, that doesn't surprise me. But yeah, so Falcos lose the Falcon matchup without laser? Yeah, probably. But I think that's because that matchup isn't that bad. Like, I genuinely don't think it's that bad. I think it should be fine with links, Nicholas. The issue I have is I don't use this streaming service that often, so like YouTube might not like it. I don't know. But yeah, so I think I think saying Fox's full hop is better than Falco's is dependent on stuff. Like I think I see what you're saying. It's like I think they just have different strengths and weaknesses. Like I think being able to escape to top platform, like yeah, like it's not a problem. I don't think like I think I'm more just worried if you getting like timed out or something, and if that happens, it's not me trying to do that at all. But yeah, I think there's arguments for all of this. I think you could also like I think this probably decent argument. I think you could make an argument for these. I think you can make an argument for this. I don't see this argument really convincing me. I don't really see this argument convincing me either. I think you could make an argument that this is here, but I just don't agree that forward smash is kit defining. I could do another tier list if you guys want to. We could do a Fox one, or a Marth one, or a Puff one. There's a couple that I think like I would have some insight in. But this is the insight I feel like I'm most confident in, where I feel like I understand the game well. I think people sometimes incorrectly link like how good a player is versus how well they understand the game. And I do think that those are often really correlated. But I think like a lot of players are not as good because they can't execute things as well or whatever. And I think, you know, like for someone like me who makes a lot of content and commentates, like my main focus right now is like learning about the game and learning about the intricacies and stuff. Kind of like the difference between like who knows more, like some PR'd Falco in a region or like Cardano, you know? Like, well, like, you know, the best example I can think of is like HBox is amazing at the game and he'll say shit like Fox side B is faster than Falco's, and you'll be like, what are you saying? Like, so it's yo, what's up, Awesome Sauce? I think that's good to hear. I do think the list, like there's some things can be like, yo, see, okay, this is what we did. This is how I did it before. That's how I did it before. And then people were like, no. Back throw is better. And I was like, but it's actually pretty good in certain situations and on platforms and stuff. But yeah, I think this is the list. Well, I did change it. Like it's like these are either this way or that way. Did I post it to Twitter? I'll just do it now. Laser is better than bear. Nah, bear is better. It's a good reminder for people to follow me on Twitter. Yeah. So wait, someone said Fox. Yeah. So wait, you want to see a Fox tier list? Sheik, I couldn't do. I don't think I could do Sheik. Well, like, I don't know. I can do my best, but Falco's the only one that I would be willing to like bet my reputation on that at least is going to be a solid list. I'm just going to grab some water and I'll be back. One sec. Okay, I'm back. Let's see Fox move tier list. People wanted to do Fox. Fox melee tier list. Fox melee moveset. Okay. All right, we'll do Fox. Yeah, exactly. If I had to give up either laser or back air, it'd be laser. Exactly. What am I gonna kill floaties with? Exactly. Exactly. How do you like? You know, it's just yeah. How do you even like play neutral without back air to some degree? So let's do some Fox shit. Let's get let's tweet this out. Let's get this going. Let's see what people are saying. Okay, Fox, a character I'm not anywhere near as good at, so I'm sure people will argue with me. Should I change the title to Fox move tier list now? Is that how this works? We had our Falco one, wherever it was. It's over here. That's the Falco one. Yeah. Oops. All right. Let's do Fox. Yeah, KJH did a top 5, and you know we're gonna disagree and agree. And I disclaimer: I'm not a top player, of course, and I'm not a top Fox player. But I have discussed this and talked with people, but I'm not as confident with Fox. So let's talk about Fox's throws. Okay. Or like, how do we want to start this? Do we want to do tilts? Do we want to do B moves? Do we want to do throws? I kind of like the throws, sort of weird icons. Let's do back throw. Okay, let's. What were the tiers again? It was oops. It was OP, kit defining, strong, solid, situational. Okay, OP / kit defining, strong, solid, situational. Just say weak. I don't think we need the final tier. Does he have rapid jab in this? I don't see it. Again, people just not adding rapid jab for some reason. So, okay. All right. I think we'll start with the tilts. Let's do F tilt. So my feeling is because this doesn't combo off of a laser or anything. I'm not a Fox expert. I probably would be more comfortable doing a Marth list, to be honest, or like a Puff list. But we'll see, you know, like But I'm gonna say situational for F tilt. I think it has its uses. It can be a good edge guarding tool. It can be a low lag way to knock people off stage like Falco, but without laser, it becomes a lot worse, I think. Could be wrong. Moving along. These are like marked really weirdly, eh? Okay, we want tilts, right? Let's do down tilt. I'm gonna say down tilt is strong. Down tilt can set up for an up air. It can kill. It just has like straight up kill potential. Although I think the kill potential is actually worse. Let me just double check that. This is the kind of stuff where like I know like, you know, super clearly what the kill potential is for. Let's do something like Puff. That way we can see. And we'll do like this DI. When would down tilt kill? I'm pretty positive that Puff is dead well before 107 against Falco's down tilt. Yeah, see? So it doesn't kill nearly as easily, but it sets up for stuff. The thing that down tilt has that the others don't, like Falco's down tilt doesn't, is the space. Like it's actually pretty disjointed. Like if you look at down tilt as a move, where is it? Wait, where is it? Oh, here. It's very disjointed. Like look at how far that is. And like it's very well spaced. So you not only is it disjointed, but you can also like threaten space pretty well. So I think it's quite strong. Not seeing as much discussion in the chat. What are you guys feeling? All right, let's do this. Up tilt. I gotta put it in OP kit defining for a lot of the same reason that Falco's is. It sets up for up tilt, up air, up tilt, back air. It's very hard to deal with. The frame data is, I think, nearly identical, if not identical. So, you know, that's another really big win. Up tilt 5 to 11. Up tilt 5 to 11. 9% base damage, 9% base damage. Shield stun frames are slightly different, which means the knockback or whatever is different. But wait, no, they should be the same if they do the same amount of damage. That's a bit weird. That could be wrong. Either way, very, very similar. ISA 23 frames. Even the hitboxes are very, very similar. They cover a really useful space. I think up tilt is very, 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 very strong. Okay, those are the tilts. Let's do... Do you want to do throws? I think back throw is situational, but actually very solid still. So I wonder if it should be solid. Why does it say monetization? One sec. It's annoying. What? Yeah, I think it's pretty solid. I'm not seeing that many. Okay, are people in chat still wanting to see this? Because I don't want to just be sitting here rambling about Fox stuff and then realizing that this is not what the people want. But I think back throw pretty solid. Got you know, good setups for shine spikes. You can back throw spacies. Just getting your opponent off stage, very useful. Better than Falco's as well. Generally a pretty good move. Next throw, forward throw, kind of for the same reason. You can like forward throw, like jump out and shine or something. It's not as good as Falco's, I feel like. Or actually, like it probably is comparable, but the thing is that he has up throw. So why would you forward throw in a lot of situations? Whereas back throw actually goes pretty far. So I think like it's very similar to Falco's, except up throw is just so good. I think this is up throw. Up throw is like kit defining. Chain grabbing, insanely good. Up throw up air, insanely good. Up throw back air, insanely good. Up throw up smash, insanely good. There's some like it's where shine is Falco's main open up tool. A grab is often Fox's. Although shine can also really open things up. So really solid. Um, down throw. I'm gonna say situational as well. It's it's actually pretty decent. You can tech chase with it, and like so at high percent, so you tech chase with it. But that feels like that's the only situation you use it in. You don't really like down throw people at the edge. Like that's like that one niche thing where hacks did it to Armada. Realistically, not that useful. But there's situations where you can get it working. Um, uh, I'm tempted to reply to this. I'll explain why. Okay. What was that? The throws, right? I think we did all of them. Okay, let's do his B moves. Up B, solid. This is for a lot of the reasons that we put Falco's stuff here. I think it's just a very, very solid move. It combos into stuff, the Sakurai combo. It doesn't kill like Falco's, but it has like, I think it's actually like more threatening. It's borderline strong, but I think I want to put it solid. Actually, maybe it's just strong. It's just, okay, so it's not good in neutral. It's not good as a punish, but it's just so good as a recovery tool. Making Fox have one of the best recoveries in the game. Just kind of nutty to think about. I don't know. I can definitely see an argument for like for putting it higher, but we'll put it there for now. Side B, solid, objectively weaker than Falco's side B in every way. It's slower. Falco's side B, I think, was 28 frame startup or 18 frame startup. Sorry. Fox side B, 22 frames. 4 frames is a world of difference. It's like reactable versus unreactable. So on top of that, it doesn't threaten the same way. So it might even just go down to situational. It's like you use it to recover. It does like you use it to recover, and that's basically it. You can do some tech chasey stuff with it, and it can again Sakurai combo, and that's the only reason why it might move up to solid. I guess you can shorten it. You can edge cancel with it. I would say not as easily, but I might just not know the setups as well. Like I know with Falcos, you can like edge cancel it on all the things. I want to put it in situational. Like it's really good at the situations it's good in, and it's not really that good at in other situations. Smash attacks. Let's do smash attacks. F smash. I'm gonna put it in somewhere in between here. Probably bottom end of strong. It's pretty good. You can do it off of a wave shine, which can be useful. It's not as good as Falco's. Like if you want to see as an example, like just the move differences. So like Falco's, let's do clean, is 17 damage, 90 knockback growth, no, and base knockback of 40. So 17, 90, and 40. Fox's is 15, so like already 2% less. A little bit more knockback growth, but way less base knockback. It's just quite a bit worse. It's not going to hit you as hard at low percents because of that lower base knockback. It can be used as a way to knock people off stage, but like so can shine. I think I'm going to just put it at solid. I think it's pretty good, but it's nowhere near as good as Falco's, and it's not used in the same way. But I'd like to hear kind of different kind of arguments. Down smash. I think it's pretty strong. I think it's useful in edge guarding situations. It's kind of like a worse version of Falco's once again, I would say. I could be wrong on this, but I'm pretty sure. I don't know if it has the invincibility frames. Does it? Yeah, it doesn't. It has 1 frame of invincibility. So like already that's weaker. It does 15 to 12 versus, where is his down smash? 16, so a little bit stronger, which affects the shield stun. I think the invincibility actually does come up. Both of them very strong moves though. Good startup, allows you to edge guard well. I think just a generally solid move. What was this dash attack? That's a really good move actually. Okay. These are all really good. Wait, what is this then? Is this forward air? Because this is dash attack. I think this is forward air. Forward air is situational. Can be used to get into like up smashes and shit. It's a very solid move. Situational. It's good when it's good. It's bad when it's bad. Okay. The remaining moves I think are really good. I think the weakest of these is probably jab, which is still very strong. You can use it to jab reset people. That's very, very good. You can kind of continue a chain grab or continue a punish. You can jab up smash, really, 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 really powerful. Jab back air, those kind of things. They all exist. Very, very strong move. You can jab people out of their edge guarding. So it's good in neutral. It's good in punish. It's like a lot of the reasons why it's good in against as Falco, it's also the case with Fox, but then like jab up smash makes it even better. So I think that's just like an insanely good move, but not kit defining. None of these are kit defining, I think. I think up tilt and up throw definitely are though. Okay. Which one do I want to do next? Let's talk about laser. I actually would put it in kit defining. It's just at the bottom. Like his ability to camp people with laser is really, really good. The fact that he can get meaningful percent just by like running around and lasering helps Fox in so many matchups. Lasering also removes staleness on your moves. It puts you in situations where like, you know, a move might have been techable or might have been CCable, and then just with one laser you don't do it anymore. Like you can't do that anymore. Like that's really useful. I think it's just a very, very, very solid move. The reason I would put it in OP / kit defining is just like a lot of characters can't deal with it super well, and it just adds so much. It adds like a an initiative for them to come in, which I think is like really, really good. So that's my argument. Let's look at the next ones. Okay, I'm gonna put. Fuck, these are all so good. It's actually gonna be really hard to rank them. It just shows how crazy it is. Like even Falco. Sorry, not this one. Even Falco had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in his. Already we have 3, and I don't even think these are the strongest. Okay, I'm probably gonna put Shine as like number 1. I think back air is insane. I think down air is insane. I think I'm gonna put dash attack here. So the difference with dash attack is compared to Falco. With dash attack, Falco is like it's like a decent move. It's solid, right? You can maybe get like a back air or something off of it. It's not too bad. With Fox, you can tech chase with it because you're way faster, which you can with Falco as well, but it's like a lot easier to do. It leads into up smash, which is insane. You can do it like immediately out of a turn, which is really, really, really fast. It leads to up smash. It can lead to like so many different moves. It also sets up these like edge guard scenarios. There's oftentimes where you can like dash attack someone off and then shine spike them. That's really, really good. Falco doesn't have that. It's just a very. It might go to strong. Like maybe it's at the bottom. I think these are probably stronger. Yeah, it's just really good. Really, really good. Okay. Okay, which is I think holy fuck, this is so hard. This is actually harder than Falco's, especially because I don't play the character as much. So I think Nair is worse than up smash. Is it worse than up air? Yeah, I know. It's like a noob favorite. It's an everyone favorite. Dash attack up smash just feels good. I think Nair is insanely good. The low lag coupled with his jump squat makes it an insane shield pressure option. It is very, very fast. Weak Nair combos into up smash and other kind of moves. So weak Nair is better. It's just I would say it's strictly better than Falco's Nair. It's good for a lot of the same reasons. You can use it to like run off an edge guard too. You can tech chase with it. Like you can do like up throw Nair into a tech chase. Zamu likes to do that a lot in spacey matchups. I think the existence of weak Nair into up smash too is really strong. This is a hard top to order. Okay. Might even be worse than up air. Because if we're looking at it from the framework of neutral, punish, edge guarding, I think it's probably better for edge guarding, better for neutral, for sure. Like Nair is better than up air neutral for sure. In punish, Nair is probably worse because up air you can chain up airs. Up air is a kill confirm, a kill setup. Sorry, kill, like it will kill. A kill move. You can just also get so much damage off of it. But I think Nair, like, much better neutral, much better in edge guarding. So I think that would put it up. And then this is probably the top 4. I think Dare is the one that comes to mind next. Where do these go? These all feel really comparable. So Dare leads to grab. Vulnerable to SCI. Yeah, but that's so Ares Omega would say Fox Nair isn't better than Falco's. It's just that Nair is better on Fox. That's the point though. Like dash attack is better as on Fox, and that's why we're evaluating it within the context of the character. Like it's not like we're not looking at the move as like an isolated thing. We're looking at it like when this character uses this move, how good is it? Because like dash attack with Fox leads to standing laser is the same as like it's the same move, right? Like standing like it obviously it has more lag, but like I don't think laser should be separate. Standing laser should be separate. It's just like the worst version of the move. It's kind of the same as like I don't know, like would you yeah, like I don't think it's really worth doing. But I guess you could argue that standing laser is very weak. Like that would be correct to say. Anyway, I think Dare, okay, so Dare, really weak against SDI and even ASDI. So that's one big negative. But it is single-handedly so good against crouch cancel. Pairs with Fox's full hop super, super well. Combos into grab, which is one of his best open ups. Combos into shine, which is one of his best kill setups and open ups as well. Just a really, really, really solid move. Not great on shield in terms of shield pressure. People kind of have evolved past that. Good edge guarding tool. So it's great in neutral, like really, really good in neutral. One of your best neutral tools, I would say. It's pretty solid from a punish perspective. You can like Dare, Wave Shine, Dare, although again, vulnerable to STI. So I wouldn't actually say it's that great with the punish. You can use it to reset as well, which is very powerful. Like reset into an up smash, but like decent punish. But then very good in edge guarding as well. You can use it like below. You can drag people down. I think it's like particularly good as like a Dare from the ledge. It's like a discount Falco Dare in that way. So these three are all like, they're honestly like, they feel similar to me. These feel a little bit better. So I'd probably put up smash like, so up smash basically like combos into itself sometimes. Really, really good like against in every single matchup. Against like fast fallers, you can use it to get like a lot of damage off of even just a single up throw. Downside is it can be arms detect, which is a big deal at the low percents and kind of lead to a reversal. But you just dash attack, up smash, wave shine, up smash, up throw, up smash. The Giga Bowser one, that's down throw. Not sure why it's like that. Yeah, so I think up smash just it's insane. Very, very, very like maybe the best kill option in the game. Combos off of Nair, combos off of Shine. You can do like so many setups where up smash finishes things. And I think imagining Fox with that up smash is it's a character that's so much worse in so many matchups. Part of the reason matchups like Puff and Peach and everything feel so oppressive is the existence of up smash. It's just an insane move. I think KGH actually put it at number 1. I actually do think I'm gonna put Shine as number 1. I think back air, a lot of these feel very similar. I think these two are cut above. Back air is so hard to deal with. All the Falco stuff I said is sort of the same, but the full hop is just a bit different. So like it approaches at a harder angle to deal with because it's a bit lower. It's a kill setup. It is a great edge guarding tool. It's so hard to deal with in neutral. So many characters, you just Fox back air and they just can't deal with it. if you're playing it properly. There's not much else to say since we already did Falco, but very similar frame data if I recall correctly as well. 4-frame back air, 7 frames out of shield, very strong out of shield option. Very low lag option as well. -2. Just a really, really good move. Shine. Some would say no surprise here. I think there's an argument for other moves, but I think in Fox's case, Shine is just like the ultimate, to quote, me and Pipsqueak talked about this a long time ago on Twitter. I think Shine is just like the ultimate multiplier on everything. Shine makes up smash way better. Shine makes drill way better. Shine makes nair way better due to shield pressure. Shine makes there's just so many freaking examples. Shine, wave shine, up tilt. Like the existing okay, number 1, shield pressure, insane. Number 2, running shine and neutral. Let's just talk neutral punish thing. So neutral, you can use it for shield pressure. It's one of the best shield pressure tools in the game. You can use it out of shield. It's one of the fastest. It is the fastest out of shield option in the game. Off of a shield drop, it's a 2-frame option, and off of a jump, it is a 4-frame option if I recall correctly. So really, really fast if you're done it frame perfectly. Running shine is one of the safest approaches in the entire game. This move does not care about crouch cancel. Against floaties, you can wave shine. Against fast followers, you can knock them down at like low percents and get tech chases, which is amazing. Combos off of so many of your moves on its own. It can reflect in neutral, which is really good against characters like Samus and stuff. I said that before with Falcos. It is an edge, like if we talk about edge guarding, it's an amazing edge guarding tool. You can kill people at fucking 0% with Shine. That's absurd. You can set up edge guards very easily with Shine if they don't get the fast fall to ledge, especially. It's pretty much threatening at, from 0 to 200. It doesn't matter. Shine is scary. And then in terms of combos, Shine on its own with Wave Dash, you can just wave shine people. You can tech chase with Shine. You don't really even need any other move, but if you use other moves, it enhances pretty much every single move. There's just so much going on with Shine. It's kind of hard to not put it at number 1. So once again, this list omits Rapid Jab, and Rapid Jab needs to be there. So the one thing worth mentioning about Fox Shine versus Falco Shine, and this is something I brought up in my video recently. This video, where is it? Complete Guide to Attacks on Shield, is like Fox's Shine does what? Where is it? Down B. 5 shield 10 frames. Falco's does 6, if I recall correctly. It says 5. Pretty sure that's not the case. 1 definitely does more. This is the problem with this website. Let me just go to my own. So we're going to pull these off just so you can't see them. I don't want to spoil any videos. I just want to do... I'll pull out my own thing. So what I was going to say about this move is just that doing 8% is 5 frames, whereas the Fox one, it does 5% damage, which is 4 frames. Yeah, so this is wrong. Yeah, so this is wrong. But the main thing is it does 4 frames jump squat, shield stun, which basically means like if you do this frame perfectly, for example, it beats a roll. Fox's, because his Shine does 1 more frame, it's like slightly worse. But if he had Fox jump squat, like Shine out of shield would literally multi-shining would literally be like insanely broken. You'd have no way to deal with it. So that's one of these funny things. It took me a while to articulate that, so my bad. I'm going to answer these guys and say situational. Sounds good. Get that interaction. I stand by my situational thing. This will be my Fox one though. And I think I'm done for now. Wait, we'll do this. We'll download the image. I think this list is much less. It's actually insane that he has this many. That's funny. This many kit defining moves. Like if we were to do like I'm not actually gonna do this, although this would be great content. And if you guys enjoyed this video, let me know. I'll do a this one day. But like honestly, Jigglypuff move tier list would probably be something like back air, forward air, up. Like there's only a couple moves that are kit defining, and it's like rest, back air. You get the idea. Pound, probably up tilt. It's probably it. Up air and up throw. Like even like it's like they're like it. Like those are the only ones, and then there's like she has a lot of shit moves, right? Like so that's why I'll do that one a different day. Maybe we'll do it this week even. But good to know it exists. Even up throw is like decent, but only situationally. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm going to make. Oh yeah, no, like she has really good moves, but is it kit defining? I wouldn't say Nair is like kit defining. It's like you could have Jigglypuff could have a slightly different Nair, and it would be unfortunate, but it wouldn't be the end of the world. Whereas like with her, it's like forward throw, back air. You know the drill. I don't want to spoil because I want to have more content in the future. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this stream. I will make this into a VOD, and should be a fun time. See you guys later. And yeah, hope you enjoyed this stream.